All right, fashion dolls, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It is Thankful Thursday, April the 1st, the first day in April. April Fools, you guys. And welcome to an all new episode of Style by Stevie Talk Show. My very special guest is a singer and songwriter. His name is Aquarius Music. His newest hit single is called Thank You, which features a singer by the name of Ashanti B. I'm super excited to be conducting this interview with him. And you guys are going to be getting an additional show at 4 p.m. with my very beautiful sexy guest co-host, Miss Tia Carter. Definitely is going to be holding it down with me today and tomorrow. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let me send out some invites and let everyone know that we are on so that we can get this interview started. I'm super excited. I apologize. We had some technical difficulties. So let me go ahead and send this to him to let him know that we're on and we can get this started. Y'all know I'm a perfectionist and I love things to go perfect. So let's get it. Let's just wait on him to get here. And then we're going to get this interview started, ladies and gentlemen. I'm super excited. I love springtime. Like, it's something about springtime that does something to you. Like, it makes you feel good. Pastel colors, bright colors, and things like that and such. And I'm just excited to see what is going to be blooming in springtime. So let's get into this interview. My very special guest is here, ladies and gentlemen, Aquarius Star Music.
So what's up? You can hear me?
Good afternoon. How are you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Perfect. Good afternoon and welcome to Style by Stevie. It is such a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, nice to meet you too.
You too. So tell us a little bit about you. How did you get your start in music?
Well, you could say I started like in my younger years, like around 5 years old, and I really didn't start singing and performing like that until, I reached like in my teenage years. I was always doing like little shows here and there. Um, and once I got to high school, I started doing more shows. I even joined a group, a boy band. And that was pretty good. I did like little shows in the summertime, little festivals here and there. And it wasn't until like maybe 16 where I started writing. Um, One of my favorite rappers was Tupac. So I got into his book, The Rose That Grew from Concrete, a whole poetry book. So once I read that, that inspired me to start writing poetry. And then from there, it went on to me writing songs. So, I mean, I worked with a lot of up and coming producers right now. His name is B Hawk. That's also family. Um, I got my hands in dibble and dabble with a couple of underground artists. Uh, Certified Gauge. Shout out to.
Ah, something is up with Instagram today, guys. There we go. You went out for a minute. There we go.
Oh,
You were saying?
oh, okay. Well, music has always been in and out of my life. I'll be honest with myself. I didn't have a lot of consistency with it. I was always writing. I was always working at the same time, trying to put food on the table and provide for my family. So it was always an in and out relationship with me and music. So I was always working. I was always in the studio. I was always writing and recording songs. And, music came back into my life again. And, we lost a lot of people last year, and I lost someone close to me. And that basically hit home. So music said, let's do this again. That's where Thank You came in. Everybody's thinking that this song is about a relationship, and it actually is. It's a relationship with me and music. So that's where the song Thank You comes in. I'm basically talking about music, and I'm also thanking God to be here because without Him and without music, I wouldn't be here at all. So this is basically what it is. It's a relationship with music, and that's it. That's it.
I detect the accent. Where are you from originally?
I'm born and raised in Brooklyn, New York.
I knew it. I knew it. I have family in Brooklyn actually, and near Brownsville, so I could detect the accent right away. I said, "Oh my God, where is he from?" So I've
Yeah,
always wondered. But yeah.
yeah. I'm
So
resting. I'm resting in the Bronx right now. I'm in the Bronx. It's a lot of noise in the background. So if you hear anything, welcome to the hood in the Bronx.
you're good. So, who are some of your musical inspirations?
Um, I grew up once the music started in my life, like really listening to music. It was like in the '90s. I'm a real '90s era baby when it comes to music. So I would say Donnell Jones. I listen to a lot of Jagged Edge. Who else? Michael Jackson. Uh, I'll say, I don't want to get in trouble if I say this, but I'll say R. Kelly. I really studied his music, like the way he put songs together. You have the verse and then you have a pre-hook and then you have the chorus. I really studied the way he wrote songs. And, when I wrote my poetry, that's where, I put my songs together. So, um, I don't know. All the '90s, I can't even think of any other names right now, but every music in the '90s, I was really up on that. Also, Isley Brothers, I love them. High Five, In Vogue, Escape, SWV, all '90s music. Those was all of my influence.
And it's funny you mentioned the Isley Brothers. You guys, I don't know if you guys know or not, but this Sunday, Easter Sunday, the Isley Brothers and Earth, Wind, and Fire will be having a versus right here. So make sure you guys tune in for that. And May 8th is the Ladies Escape in SWV. So make sure you guys tune in for that as well too. And it's funny you
Right.
mentioned In Vogue. I just not too long ago I had Dawn, who's one of the original members of In Vogue, on my show. So shout out to
Word.
her. That's my girl.
That's
Yeah,
what's
we
up.
text from time to time. So yeah.
That's what's up. I
Yep.
I also wanted to give you a shout out also, like I know my song, I know it's doing something right. I know I did something by you hitting me up and bringing me on here. Because, and then I did my little research. I saw that you interviewed Tony Terry. And that's when
Oh,
I'm
that
with
interview is
you.
coming up.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Okay, okay. Yeah. When I'm with you. That was my jam. That was my jam. So when I saw that, I was like, wow. So giving you your flowers. You doing your thing.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And yes, I found you right here on Instagram. I was scrolling down and you were sponsored. And I said, I'm always looking for fresh new faces. I wanted this season right here to be all about fresh new musicians, indie artists that are coming out that people have never seen that have something to bring to the table because there's a lot of R&B and neo soul artists out here.
Yeah.
But what about the ones that are coming up? And I think
Right.
R&B, she made a point as well too when it came to the Grammys. Like shouting out artists who are underrated. Like there's a group by the name of Janae, and one of the members and her husband have a group together,
Mm,
and a few others. Let her see, like it's a few other artists out here that she gave credit to. She said, "We're getting Grammys, but why not give Grammys and credit to the new artists that are up and coming as well
right.
too?"
Right.
So the
Yeah.
same thing goes here.
That's real talk. That's real talk right there. And not a lot of R&B artists are getting recognized like that. There's a lot of talent out, and they're going right past it. So yeah.
Absolutely. And my next question for you is because we're in the R&B neo soul category, do you feel as though R&B and neo soul has kind of lost its touch? Like you said, you love 90s music. I love 90s music too. I love my Tony Braxton and my Brian McKnight and Phyllis Hyman. Like it's so many artists out here. But do you feel as though it's lost its touch? Because now everything is so, and I'm talking about sexuality, it's so direct. Like
Yeah.
everybody just, back then they would make you want to leave a little to the imaginations to just wonder, and now it's just in
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
face, it's
Yeah.
direct.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Definitely has lost its touch. And not taking anything away from the hip hop, but it, like there's rappers that's singing now, and they're
Yes.
more direct with it. It's always. like let's get straight to it. It ain't, R&B used to take your time with R&B, just like when you're writing a song, you take your time with R&B. So nowadays it's so direct because I once again not taking nothing from hip hop, they have taken that and they're more direct with it. So now you see rappers are turning into singers, singers turning into rappers. So I mean, nothing you can do about it. It's good music out there, but once again, that's why I'm here, to push that back. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, 100%. And we have to give credit to all the R&B artists out here, who are producing and writing their own hits and doing all of these things because it's a job, especially if you are, independent. If an independent artist, it's a lot of work. And I remember I did an interview with Anthony David, who's worked with India Arie and a few others, just to name a few, said that being an independent artist is a lot of work. And to all the independent artists out there, like writing and producing your hits, it's a lot of work. And I give you my hat goes off to you. I give you so much credit for that because I know it's a lot.
It is. It definitely is. I can't really say that much about it. You hit it right on the nail. It's a lot of work.
So, on an average, how much time would you spend in an average studio session, like when it comes to you producing your hits and all of these things?
Um, with me, I have a like little setup here now. Thank God I set something up here to like where I could work on my own stuff. It took some time to do that, but I'm here and I'm doing it. So I'm pretty much here like all day, just creating. I'm always writing, and I have my producer, a longtime producer. Shout out to B Hawk Music. Y'all can follow him there. I've been working with him for over a decade now, and I get all my tracks from him, and I'll write as long as I want, because I have the spot here. And once I'm ready to record, it'll probably take me like about 3 hours maybe, And as far as writing songs, like when I'm really creating, sometimes it'll take me about 30 minutes to get a song together to write. So I have a whole lot of material that I just been taking my time on and I'm just ready to put it out now. So, and Thank You is the first song that's out right now on all streaming platforms, featuring Ashanti B, which is my daughter. She's also on the song. Yes. Um, and I also have a video that's going to be dropping next week. And I can't wait for you guys to see that also. But yeah, once again, my daughter Shanti B is on the song, and I'm proud of this project. Can't say nothing else about it.
Let's get right to the song. It's a beautiful song. When I heard a snippet of it, because you posted a snippet, I said, "Oh, I have to repost this along with the flyer to let everybody know
Right,
what
right,
it's
right.
about." And the song is absolutely beautiful. What was the songwriting process like for this song? Thank you.
I was working on a project this a couple of years ago called Born to Love. I have a couple of tracks on there, and after I did the first 5 songs, I think it was Thank You was the last one, because I was doing pretty good and I was writing and I was just creating. And like once again, like when I talk about Thank You and how music has come into my life and then out my life, it's like I gotta have that connection with music like all the time. So when I wrote Thank You, I'm basically talking about music. Like, you know, um, it took me about 20 minutes to write the song. And I was just basically thanking God for all that He's put me through throughout the whole process of being able to create the music. And that's basically it. That's the drift of it. I'm thanking God and I'm also thanking music for giving me the opportunity to present this to you.
And you said your daughter Ashanti B is featured on the song as well too. And this song just tied in and correlated perfectly with everything that's going on, this ongoing craziness, this pandemic. And
Exactly.
I can say the one thing that this thing has brought everyone together. It has definitely truly brought everyone together. And I love the fact that you included your family to it. You included your daughter on this song and in this project with all of this going on. Has it been difficult for you to promote and put your music out here like you want to? Because I know a lot of artists have been having a very difficult time to put their music out here to go and perform and do concerts and not have a full audience. I remember, and it's one of your favorites that you mentioned in the beginning, one of your inspirations, In Vogue.
Hmm.
And I think it was at the Billboard Music Awards.
Okay.
And the lady did a concert and it was no audience.
Right.
Like, I know that must be awkward for a lot of artists out here to be able, because I know you guys interact with the fans. You love the interaction of the fans and being able to connect with them and sing with them and they sing along to your music as well too. Has it been difficult for you to do those type of things? Or you do it, but you do it COVID friendly.
I mean, it is difficult being that, everything that's going on right now. Like, there's not a lot of places that I could actually go to and perform as far as, being quarantined with the coronavirus and stuff. I think that's the most difficult. And I was just saying to myself, like, I'm putting this music out and I do want to perform it. And everything is shut down up here and I can't really do what I want to do. So I'm actually like just making plans right now to like, head to different cities that are open to actually perform right now. But you know, I wasn't, I was quarantined and I was just getting everything together. And, it just so happened like at the beginning of the year, once I had that loss that I had that hit home, like it just rejuvenated me and it just told me to do it. Like, don't even worry about what's actually going on right now. Just go for it and just do it. And you're right. It is the a perfect time for this song because everybody has lost somebody. We all need to come together and push each other. And that's also what the song is saying. Like, whatever it is that you're doing, hold on to that and keep on pushing and keep on moving forward because it's out there for you to get no matter what. So what's going on right now is really no excuse. If you really want it, you can just go and get it. It is difficult though, but you got to keep going.
Absolutely, 100%. For sure. For sure.
Yeah.
And my next question for you is, because we're now in a day and age where it's protect the black woman, protect black women. And I ask all my male artists that come on my platform this: what three adjectives would you use to give us black women?
Black women. Oh man. I said, let me
Did I
see.
get you?
Yeah, you did get me. You did. Um, oof. Protect, care, take care. I can't think of another one right now. I mean, the same that they do for us, we got to do for them. Like, we all came from a woman. So, I mean, they cared for us, so we got to take care of them also. Like, I can't think of another word though. You know, I'm raised. I have a whole bunch of women around me. You know, I have my mother, I have my sisters, I have my daughters. So, we gotta take care of them just the way they took care of us growing up. They without them, you wouldn't even be here. So that's
Absolutely, 100%.
yeah,
And shout outs to the male artists out here that are being inclusive with us and their music, that are shouting us out, that are making us feel good, because that's what women we want. We want to feel good. We don't want to be degraded or put down every time you turn on the radio. But there are some women out here, if we talk about censorship, that's a whole different discussion. You know, who don't like being called the B word or the H word. We just want to be, loved and catered to. We don't want
right,
to be put
right,
down and berated.
hmm right, definitely. I don't condone that at all. Cause I got
Absolutely.
girls. I got some surrounded by girls, so I I'll go crazy if anything was to happen to them or if they was treated like that. So
And
yeah.
rightfully so, rightfully so. So, what can we expect from this album, the EP? Because I'm ready for it. When you made the announcement, I said, okay, he's dropping a hit, so
Uh,
he's hiding something. You got
yeah,
something up your sleeve. I can feel it.
I got a whole lot of stuff, and I'm not dropping an EP as yet. I'm just basically gonna drop a whole lot of singles right now, but I do have a whole lot of joints that I do want to put out, and the next single I'm thinking about putting out right now is called "In the Shower," and I have another club joint because I do like to have my fun also. So yeah, I have some things coming out. So just stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Your producer's here, B Hawk Music.
Oh yes, yes. B Hawk. B Hawk, what's up? Shout out to B Hawk. He's the one that did the music behind Thank You. Everything that I work with, he's always there. He's had my back since day one.
And shout outs to Mimi Hyatt too. Thank you, girl, for reposting that flyer 100%. Thank you, baby. Thank you. And liking the glamour shot that I took. Thank you.
Yes, yes.
So shout out to her. Shout out to her 100%. So what does having a strong support circle, because I see some of your team members are here 100%. They support you 100%. Support means everything to me. So what does your support, so I can't get it out. What is your support? I can't get it out,
It's
y'all.
okay, okay, it's okay. Take your time. I'm nervous
What does
too up here.
your what does your support circle mean to you?
It means a lot. And it means that they have my back. Like no matter what kind of decisions I make, they're right there no matter what. So the support is always been there, but you know, it's all also in me also. You know what I'm saying? To like, you know, they're there, they're backing me up, but I have to be the one to say, let's go and do this. They're gonna be there no matter what. I mean, all everybody that's shouting out right now, they have my back 100%, and it definitely means a lot. They hold me together because you know there's a lot of times where I'm always rethinking things. I'm always overthinking, like with everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? We have nothing but time to think what the next move is gonna be, and
Yes.
it's all about me expressing it because you know I'm pretty quiet most of the times. And, you know, I get in my quiet moods a lot of times. Sometimes people won't hear from me for a certain amount of days. And, you know, it's also me. I got to be able to express myself a lot more. But I express myself through the music. So when you hear my music, it talks for me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but support means a
And
lot.
absolutely 100%. And you said that you're a very quiet person. You stay to yourself more so. And I can name three iconic artists who are kind of introverted in their own way as well too.
Hmm.
But when they get on stage and they perform, they
It's
give
a whole
you
different
something
story.
totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah, four. Well, make it four. There's Janet Jackson, there's Lil Kim, there's Prince,
Hmm.
and there is Aaliyah. And when they come out and they perform, it's a whole totally different scenario. They're very introverted, and quiet, and they keep to themselves in their interviews. Hi, V Brown, actor, singer. Make sure you guys go and check him out. Very
Okay.
talented, very,
Okay.
very talented. How are you, my love? When they get on stage and they perform, it comes out. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can relate to that as well too.
Yep. Most definitely. I'm a very I'm not too shy. I've worked on it these last couple of years, you know. I'm still quiet. It's only like when I get around people that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? The normal stuff. I don't you know, I just stay quiet in my zone and I like just watch. I just watch and I just stay quiet, you know? So
I'm the same way. I'm the same way. I'm a Scorpio, so I'm the type of person, I sit back and I like to reflect and observe things. Just let people do their own thing. What happens in the moment, it happens in the moment.
right,
So
exactly.
that's how I am
Right.
about it 100%.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely.
My last question for you is, what is some of the best advice that someone has given you?
The best advice someone has given me, so far, I have a couple of good advices. There's a couple. Keep pushing. One of my friends that I used to work with back in the day, I saw them the other day and they told me keep pushing. Um,
Mm.
uh, there's just been a lot. Just right now, the last couple of weeks, keep pushing, stay focused, keep grinding. You know what I'm saying? Don't lose sight of what you want. That's about it.
And I agree with that 100%. Live life vicariously and go through passion. And again, it's all about following what your heart's desires. Because I know there's so many people out here who want to become a singer, who want to become a songwriter. Like, it's so many incredibly talented people out here, and they've been told no. I've been told no.
Hmm.
As a journalist, for me, for what I do, I've been told no several times. But the thing is, you just have to keep the drive to keep pushing. I've been like that since I was 8 years old, so I definitely can relate to that one.
Right, 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 right. I see you a fashionista too. Like I'm into fashion also. I dibbled and dabbled in some like little casting for walkways and stuff like that. I am into modeling. I like fashion a lot. I like taking pictures also. So I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, okay. It's another designer that is in your area. And he's in New York. His name is Jerry Reed.
Jerry
And he
Reed.
designs, yes. And he designed something for Lynn Whitfield. You guys know Lynn Whitfield from the show
Mm-hmm.
Greenleaf.
Mm-hmm.
She just recently was wearing one of his pieces, so definitely go and check him out. He's in New York, and I will tag him in this live. I'm
Okay,
pretty
okay.
sure. I love linking people up who are in the NYC together because I know everybody rides hard up there.
Right, right, right. How's it going down there in South Carolina?
Ugh, I hate it so much. It's like down here, everything is on pause, but
Mm,
it's slowly but surely picking back up ever since this pandemic hit. When it hit back what was it, last month, last year, when it first hit, which is what, June, May, March, one of those days, once it hit, everything just sort of went on pause, but now it's slowly but surely picking back up.
okay,
And we're
okay,
starting
okay.
to see that just a little bit. It's a little normalcy down here.
Yeah, I'm trying, like I said earlier, I'm trying to set up some things to like go into different cities and stuff like that. So I know Atlanta is booming right now. I want to get down
Oh,
there
yeah.
and
They never sleep.
yeah. So that's the next thing coming up for me. Like, I'm gonna release a couple of more singles and I'm just gonna try to get up on the road and start promoting a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Because there ain't nothing really popping up here right now. I went outside, I was doing my street work and nothing really open right now. So,
Thank you, Andrew Cuomo, putting everything on pause.
for
Because I
real.
know a lot of artists in New York. I have a couple friends that are in New York that do music as well, and they just like everything is kind of at a standstill. We want to be able to promote our music, and I've seen a lot of artists from Anthony Hamilton to Jasmine Sullivan. A lot of them do living room concerts, so I'm pretty sure you're gonna do something like that or come up with something almost similar to it.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about doing that. I'm gonna set up something up here to like where I perform, go on live. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about doing that.
DJ Rocks DJ Rocky X says Atlanta takeover NYC, and thank you, Astarr. Yes, let me pin that comment, Mimi, so that everybody will be able to go and check out this beautiful new hit single from Aquarius Star featuring Ashanti B.
Yes,
Thank
yes,
you. Make sure you
yes,
guys please go and check this song out. It's absolutely beautiful. When I first heard it, I was like, oh, so
yes. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you.
yes, you are so welcome. Any last questions or comments or concerns, ladies and gentlemen, for Mr. Aquarius
Yeah,
Star?
anything
Anything
else?
else you would like to know? Let everyone know where they can go and stream your music, where they can find you.
Um, my music, thank you. Streaming everywhere right now. Tidal, Spotify, all the streaming app platforms. You could link me up on A Star Music at A Star Music One on Instagram. Hit me up. me up.
And it's pinned, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you guys go and stream it. Let's support our kings out here. Let's support our Black male musicians. Please go and check them out. They're giving us something that is making us feel good 100%. And we need this type of music in this pandemic. And I say it all the time on my platform that music calms the soul and it soothes the soul because so
Yeah.
many people go through so many things in this world. You got people out here struggling with depression and so many
Yes.
different things. You never know what a person could be going through, and they put on a song and it calms them, it relaxes them. So music is powerful.
Definitely. Definitely. And that's what I got to give right now. Trust me. Trust and believe.
Absolutely.
Nothing but love. You're gonna feel loved once you hear everything that I have to offer.
DJ Rocky X says support always, always, and we always will be supporting Aquarius Star. So he's gonna get tired of me sharing his music to my stories. Him and Mimi, they could be cursing me out.
No,
I'm
I'm
just
not.
telling
No,
y'all.
I'm not. I ain't gonna get tired. Not at all.
Oh my God! But thank you so much for this
No,
incredible
thank
conversation.
you. No, thank you. This is my first interview. My first interview.
Wow!
So when it skyrockets, you did that. So thank you.
Thank you so much. You're so welcome. Oh, we got a question from DJ Rocky X. When is In the Shower coming out? And I didn't know, you know what? Give us the context on this song before we wrap up.
In the shower, um, yeah, I just wrote that song. You know, it was a time where I was just laying next to my lady, and it just came like in the shower. It just speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? In the shower, you should know that already. In the shower,
Self-explanatory.
yeah, it just speaks for itself right there. So that song, I'm gonna give it like I say May, probably May, or maybe a
We're
little
doing May.
before, maybe a little before that. Yeah, but it's coming soon.
All right, Fashion Dolls. Any last questions or remarks? We have another show coming up at 4 p.m. with our beautiful another singer. We got another singer coming on here. Her name is Tia Carter, and she's also in the New York area. So make sure you guys go and check that out. She will be guest co-hosting with me at 4, dishing the topics. Tomorrow we have actor Robert Richard from the hit show One on One. He will be here with us tomorrow at 3 p.m. And of course, our girl Tia Carter will be back guest co-hosting. So we have some amazing guests. Tony Terry is coming up. We
Thank you,
have
thank
Conscious
you.
Lee. We have so many amazing guests this season right here around. So stay tuned here on Style by Stevie. And yes, thank you all so much for tuning into this amazing conversation with this talented individual. Be Aquarius Star Music, definitely.
Yes, yes. Thank you again. Keep in
All
touch.
right. Definitely, we will. And make sure you guys go and stream Thank You right now, featuring Ashanti B. Make sure you guys go and stream it. It is out. So make sure you guys go and check it out. And we will see you guys at 4 coming up with our fabulous guest co host, Tia Carter, right here on Style by Stevie. Take care, everyone, and you guys be safe.
Peace and love.
You too.